Welcome to another episode of Frequency Readings. I am Michael, I am your host, and today we're going to be looking at two more companies. The first one is a company I'm curious about. It might be more of a local company. You might not know it if you're in the States or in other parts of Canada, but this is well known in Alberta, in Calgary and Edmonton in particular. Um, their numbers are quite surprising. So let's have a look at a company that is actually seems to be projecting itself at least as a wholesome company. So their frequency right now is actually 950. If you know anything about the frequency readings, you know that that is enlightened. Okay, so what were they created at? 850, also enlightened. So that's very impressive because that means their business plan, their business model, they were looking at from a level of enlightenment way up here. They were looking at the big picture. So what does that mean? Well, let's read on. Let's find out. Their perception of reality is in the enlightened. That's 700. So they're looking at reality through the lens of enlightenment. Their finances are also 700. Their relationships are 1,000. So they really value the relationships that they build and they create in their business model. Their personal growth is 1,000. They're all about growing. They're all about growing with humanity. Their philanthropy, they view that from the lens of love. That is 500. So far, everything's very impressive. Let's carry on. Let's look to see what their percentages run at. Their joy is 80%. Their ego sits at 5%. There's not many companies or corporations that can go around saying they got very little in the way of ego. Most of them do have more ego than you can shake a stick. Their integrity is a gobsmacking 100%. 100%. They are projecting what they are, and they are doing exactly what they say they're going to do. Their personal purpose, they're at 90%. Again, very good. Their energetic purity, I'm surprised at this number. It's 55%. Again, I'm impressed. Their compassion, 75%. Their empathy, 98%. Wow. And they're aligned with the universe, 90%. So they're working in harmony with universal design for the benefit of humanity. Now, in my books, that's a company that's really worth giving your money to and having a relationship with. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at A&W. A&W has been around for decades, and a lot of North Americans have grown up with A&W. So now, after looking at Centerra, let's see what A&W is. A&W's frequency is 150. And 150 comes in at the lens of anger. What have they got to be angry about? Wow, they're angry. Their frequency when they were created was 125. 125 is desire. So they came in with the desire to do well. Their perspective of reality is 350. 350 is acceptance. So they're accepting the reality that they're perceiving and trying to work with that. Their financial lens is 400, which is reason, which you would expect a corporation to be at. They are looking at this as logically as possible. How do we make the most profit? Their relationships, 150. Again, an anger. So they don't like their clients, I guess. Their personal growth is in fear. That's 100. They fear personal growth. And that's why I put their frequency, when I saw it was 150, I went back and put, are they angry at the changes in society? Because their personal growth is fear. So they're fearful of the changes in society? That's interesting. Philanthropy is 250, which is neutrality. Don't care about philanthropy. I know they do, but unlike Centera, who actually follows through, these guys, if they do follow through, it's very begrudging. They hate parting with their money. Now, A&W's joy is 40%. That's actually really good. I'm surprised. It must be because they're making so much money. Eagle, 97%. Compare that with Centera. Integrity, 12%. It's a lot more than McDonald's or Walmart, but still. Their personal purpose, they're at 91%. So they are doing what they intended to do. Energetic purity, 1%. Wow. Now compare that again with Centera. Compassion, empathy, and alignment with the universe are all zeros. So guess what? They're not aligned with humanity. They're 100% against humanity. Again, if we're eating at a place like A&W, we have to really wonder why we're supporting companies such as this. We need to be putting our money into companies that actually care about who we are and want us to do better. That's where our alignment should be. But that's your choice to make. I can only present you with the readings. So I'll leave you on that note, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.